Hello, welcome back to Tailstrike here. I'm Wolfgang Tailchase, and we are currently in Lambarére in Gabon, and we're gonna head out towards the coast again, and then down the coast and into Congo, Brazzaville, and to Brazzaville. I'm at the runway here. It's starting a little bit later today and a little bit of a shorter stream because I had a late day at work. So let's just get this show started and get it on the road. You need still. Hi, Caldo. My in-flight meals are not good. Well, that's because they're non-existent. I think there's a bag of crisps in the below your seat that I forgot last week. Did I? Off? Why aren't I moving? I'm not moving for some. Oh! There's a technical issue. The well, enjoy them. I had a cable that's come loose. That's why the flight controls weren't responding. Oh, so that's why it was you. Oh, I had to get that seat newly upholstered. You owe me $100. I knew there was something weird going on. All right. So we're gonna head out towards the coast. And there's a big river here that we're flying along. I don't know if we're gonna fly along it or not. Let's check the map. What that river is and where it's going and why it's going. We could actually fly along the river to have some fun. We're gonna fly along another river, so it's gonna be a river rafting today. Let's do that. I'm currently flying 273. It's always fun to fly along a river. This one will actually take us to where we're going. Basically, we have to fly a little bit off to the north at the end. This is the Omboué River, the one where actually we're flying along before, I think. So how do you like the chips? Were they satisfactory or were they horrible? Yeah, don't eat my seat. Gonna go low flying here. And it seems that there is no lightning going on today. I really like the thumbnail that I put up, the new one. Thanks for putting in the time for when it was, so it was easier for me to find it. That picture with the big lightning, that was a really cool one. I am gonna go when I have the time. We'll see when if I have and when I have the time. I'm gonna go through every single stream I have and put in new descriptions and thumbnails to all of them. Like update it so that the thumbnail is actually a picture from the actual stream. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. But you never know what you're gonna encounter on the stream that comes, so you have to like try to get a decent generic picture from the stream before in order to have a thumbnail. And then you can upgrade it afterwards. That's what I'm gonna try and do with all of them. As well as upgrade, changing the name from Microsoft Flight Simulator World Tour to Tailstrike Air World Tour. And I also talked to, he's been in the chat here now every now and then, David. He knows how to like make liveries to planes, custom liveries. I asked him if he has the time that he can make a custom livery for my plane. So it would like say Tailstrike Air on it then. Oh, I don't know where we're going now. Where are we going? VFR map, please. Oh, I've taken the wrong. I took the wrong turn. I'm following the wrong river. I'm supposed to follow this river. We're gonna pop over to the other one. So if we fly straight this way, we'll see if we can find the other river that we were supposed to follow. So we'll be flying over some grasslands for a while. Yep, that's why the tickets are cheap. We can't. We promise that we will get to our destination in one way or another, but we don't promise how or when. Gonna see. The town we're heading for is Port Gentil. It is the second largest city in Gabon and is the leading seaport. It is a center of Gabon's petroleum and timber industries. I have some livery ideas. I'm gonna see if I can implement them. The city is located on a delta island in the Omboué Delta, the river that is ahead of us now, the one we're gonna follow. There's a plane following me. I see a plane behind. Is someone joining me? There's a plane there. Who is that? Up high up there. Huh. Cool. In 1473, the Portuguese navigator Lopo Gonçalves sailed near Cape Lopez. In 1722, pirates led by Bartholomew Roberts fought a battle in the Cape Lopez Bay against the Royal Navy. Hi, Rod! Yep, I'm following the wrong river. Now I'm following the right river. The reason I was following the wrong river is because I realized that I could follow the river after I had followed my line here for a while. So we're actually going to follow the river here and then go up to Port Gentil here. What's the air? Road? Hey, what? River? And the town has about 136 inhabitants, 136,000 inhabitants. And here we have some interesting rendering issues. Don't fly into that. That will be a bad idea. Something weird happened to the river here. The river has gone into the fourth dimension. Caldo, your presence is affecting the river. Oh no, I don't know if glitches are a good screenshot. Yep, a rift in the space-time continuum. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly along the river here, and I'm gonna get here, I'm gonna follow this one up along out into the delta and into the airport. It's gonna be a lot of low flying today, because I'm thinking of flying the same along the coast down here, all the way, and then we go a little bit higher when we fly in at the end here. Oh, did you? No, you didn't fix that. There's a lake. And then there will be more river in the next stream after this one, because then we'll be flying down along this one, the Congo River that we flew in the last stream. So there are a lot of rivers here that we can fly along. It's a big lake. Maybe I can and Omboué. The Omboué River, also known as the Nazareth River, some 1200 kilometers long. It's the principal river of Gabon in Western Central Africa and the fourth largest river in Africa by volume of discharge, trailing only the Congo, Kasai and Niger. Its watershed drains nearly the entire country of Gabon, with some tributaries reaching into the Republic of the Congo, Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. The source of the Omboué River was discovered in 1894 by Mary Kingsley, an English explorer who traveled up the banks by steamboat and canoe. The river rises in the northwest of the Batake Plateau near Kenege, Republic of Congo. It runs northwest and enters Gabon near Baumango. I'm trying to follow the river here, but the curves are pretty sharp. And I'm trying to steer while I'm reading. And enters Gabon near there, and near Maulongo. From Lausdeville up to Njole, the Agour is non-navigable due to rapids. From the Lady City, it runs west and enters the Gulf of Guinea near Uzuri, south of Port Gentil. So we're flying along the fourth largest river in Africa. Cool. Just have to keep an eye on where we're going to turn off. I'm not going to follow it out here. We're going to go and then follow this one up. Okay, we are still followed by the thunderstorms. And we're followed by a plane as well. Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh, okay. More lightning. Nice. I'm being followed. And I don't know who. I don't think it's Ed, because it says it doesn't do it due to not having a second monitor. So I really don't know. Hello Joseph, welcome to the stream. Nice to see some new faces. Let's see, we're soon gonna veer off the main river and into a small one. Another flash of lightning. Whoops. Had some glitching there. A really beautiful landscape here with the river and the trees. I'm just thinking of how it would look in Europe with a river like this. There would be farms and towns everywhere, all along the river. It's like you see the big rivers in Europe, like the Donau, the Rhine. Everything is so built up. Here it's just complete wilderness. There's nothing. No, I like that. All right, we're turning off the main river here and are heading up towards the delta. I had that livery before on my plane, but I forgot. I did some changes and I forgot to put it, and then I didn't change it back. As I said, I'm gonna see if a friend of mine can fix a custom livery for the plane. We have some rendering issues here as well, so it's nice to see. But in most cases, the water is really nice. Looks really nice. All right, turn. Yeah, I see it. You are having a bad effect on the landscape, Caldo. What do you... You are complaining or something. Yeah, the complaints about traffic. Yes, there is another plane that who's flying really low. Cool. He's doing some acrobatics here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to go inside. And I'm not feeling as confident as a pilot to be able to do something like that. I'm probably gonna crash the plane if I try. Woo! Hold on to your hat, Caldo.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
Alright, we will soon enter the ocean here. And we'll be heading towards Port Gentil. No, no floats. If we ditch, and you have to swim.
500.
Alright, let's contact Port Gentil.
Port Johnny Tower, tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha 14 miles east,
Oh.
600 feet to land.
Yeah, I didn't have time to change my call sign. I came home like not far from the... Not long before I started streaming, and I had some other stuff to do. Acknowledge pattern.
Left traffic runway 21 tail chase Tango Alpha India
So
Lima,
we
Charlie
make left
Hotel Alpha.
downwind runway 21. Alright. So we're gonna come in from the north. the delta here is cool. And we see Port Gentil there over in the distance, on the other side of the bay.
Traffic, 6 o'clock. Same altitude.
Yes, I know.
Less than 1 mile.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima, Charlie Hotel Alpha wind 242 at 8. Cleared to land runway 21. Clear to land runway 21 tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima, Charlie Hotel Alpha.
Let's see, where's the airport? Somewhere there. Hi, Ed! For once it isn't... Yeah, I just said that. It's someone else. Maybe it's Joseph who who said hi before. Maybe it's him that's chasing me. I don't know. Nobody acknowledged the fact that they're chasing me. Okay, we have Port Gentil flying along here. We're gonna see where the airport is. Slow down a little bit. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I was figuring that. Nice of you to join. Well, we're gonna land here in Port Gentil at the airport here. There we go. Nice landing. I'm gonna go and fill up on some fuel. So I think we're gonna need it due to the low flying we're doing. Let's see, where is the fuel depot? Should be somewhere over here. Wow, I'm just saying, sorry for saying wow, but I have my view counter up, and I have 7 viewers at the same time now. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Nice of you to join. I'm gonna ignore you because I don't want to wait for the fuel truck. So I'm gonna go straight to the fuel. Here, hello. Yes, I will.
118.3 tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha.
You missed the bouncy bouncy. All right. Okay, fill it up 50%. I will turn around here. We check for Joseph. Where he went. I think he's coming in. There he is. And I have just set a new record. 9 viewers at the same time. I have never had that many. Thanks guys for dropping in. This I feel very honored. Okay, we are gonna request taxi for some takeoff options. We're gonna head south. Do you want me to? I'm gonna go a little further. Request taxi for departure to the south.
Port Johnny Ground Tail Chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha request taxi for takeoff departure to the south.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha taxi 2 and hold short of runway 21 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
Acknowledge
Taxi
that.
2 and hold short runway 21 using taxiway Alpha Tail Chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha. Port Johnny Tower Tail Chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha ready at runway 21 departure to the south.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha wind 242 at 8. South departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21. Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha acknowledge last transmission.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21 Tail Chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha.
All right. Let's go. It's a double takeoff. And I have no clue to speed. So we'll just have to chance it. We'll see when the plane wants to take off by itself. There we go.
Traffic, 5 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha continue for south departure.
Port Johnny Tower Tail Chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha continue for south departure.
All right. We're heading south along the coast here.
Traffic, 6 o'clock, same altitude.
I'm gonna have to turn. I'm
Tail
not.
chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Kind of going the wrong way here. Which is, what is our heading? 147. Took a nice little turn there. Why are you heading up? You should be heading down. Now you're heading down. Thank you.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima, Charlie Hotel Alpha, please acknowledge.
Why? Oh, I don't have the autopilot on. Sorry about that. The autopilot disconnected. Took a little bit of a turn around here.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima, Charlie Hotel Alpha, did you copy?
Port Johnny Tower tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha frequency change.
Flying out to sea here. We'll be heading in towards the coast here soon, and down along the coast. Yeah, there's lots of sea and not much to see. The Atlantic Ocean. So we're heading down the coast of Gabon and then Congo. So our next stop is it that one? Yeah, it's Omboué. It's a town located in Omboué Maritime province in Gabon. It is the department capital of Etimboé department. It is situated on the shores of the Fernand Vaz Lagoon. And it has a population of about 2,000 people. Maybe. I doubt it that it's that far away, because this airport is down here. We also have this one here. That's Gamba Airport. And here we have Mayumba Airport. Didn't I go to Maybe I didn't go to maybe I didn't find. Oh, I didn't find that I didn't find that airport. It didn't exist. So the next town we're actually gonna land in 191 nautical miles is Mayumba. There is an airport in that Omboué, but I couldn't find it. It didn't. The Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't have it. Mayumba is a Vili and Shaira-speaking town of about 5,200 people on the Atlantic Ocean coast of Gabon, at the end of the N6 road, lying on a peninsula separated from the mainland by the Banyo Lagoon. There's a lot of lagoons and things like that. We're gonna fly along a nice piece of coastline here. This town is known for a long sandy beach where leatherback turtles nest. The most common ethnic groups are Vili, Lombo, and Puno. And locals of Mayumba town call themselves Mayesians. It is home to an airport, several small restaurants, and a market. We'll see if we can spot that other airport that I'm planning on. Because it's gonna be Maybe it is this one. Gamba. Gamba. Airport de Gamba. No, it's not that one. Omboué is actually located here. It's at this point here. I just saw it on Google Maps and I thought the airport looked cool. That's why I wanted to actually land there. But there is... I don't know why I put it. Yeah, the airport is actually located right in the middle of the city. So we'll see if we can find it. Maybe we can land there anyway. And I bet that's the N6 road there that we're following. Is this what they call visual flight? Following a highway? Or the coastline? This is gonna take a while due to flying so low, but it's also much fun. Instead of just flying 20,000 feet and not seeing anything, here we're flying low for once. I think that is supposed to resemble waves crashing into the shore, but since I pointed that out during a stream a friend of mine, that it's a really beautiful rendering of the world with the maps, based on the maps, but it's also a pretty dead world. Nothing is moving, no trees are moving, no ocean is moving. They have added some cars, but they move in a very weird direction, a weird way. So I'm hoping that in the new 2024 that will come out this autumn, I think, they're actually gonna add some more life to the world, if it's possible. That would be really cool. I'm gonna see here if I can find that actual airport. It's gonna be right where OB is there. And then you might get your bouncy Rod. Because if it's an airport that isn't actually an airport in Microsoft size, then it usually is very, very bouncy. This is a cool landscape here with the lagoons and islands along the coast. I hope that they have the airport here because it just looked cool. The airport was basically, it was an airport and then it was a small town built around the airport. If you look in at Omboué on Google Maps. I think Joseph left. He's the plane. Maybe he got bored of flying after me. I don't know. Or something happened with his game. I was watching Tatsim a little bit before I started streaming. He was also flying, but he was flying in England. But I never saw him fly because he said he got out of the game in order to install some updates. When we went into the game again, Steam crashed and logged him out. So I never got to see him fly because I haven't started my flight. Hope I can catch him some other time. That? Oh, yeah. You could probably land there, but it's not an airport. It's just a piece of dirt. Well, there's a lot of dirt airports in Africa, so yeah, but that is more swamp. Let's see if we can find this. I think I'm flying straight towards it. It is supposed to be located right here, on this peninsula here. Actually, it's supposed to be here. So let's see if the airport is actually there or not. Let's slow down a little bit. I actually think I see something there. I see the town. Not sure there's an airport there. There are some turbulence going on here. This is supposed to be the airport here. This stretch of road. But I'm not sure. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. There's just a bloody road. It's supposed to be an airport.
500.
I don't think that there's an airport here. No, that's definitely not an airport. Oh, let's leave it. Gears up. Well, it would have been fun. There was supposed to be an airport there. But yeah, why not? Yeah, but then it's good to think that the pilot realizes that maybe we should not land on the main road of the city or the town or the village. Yeah, there is an airport here, but apparently Microsoft didn't wanna include it. Well, anyway, let's continue. We still have a long way to go till we reach our next airport. Let's head out to the coast again. I have been looking at, there are some mods that you can use that allows you to like charge ticket prices and fuel and things like that cost, and you have to manage your finances while flying. So I've been thinking about maybe trying that. Would be a little cool. Don't know how well I would do. I'll probably go bankrupt after 2 legs. Have to increase ticket prices. Inflation. Don't be mean, Caldo. I have a wonderful airline. It was a long time since I tested gravity. I have a... Bad joke there. Inflation. Yeah, I haven't tested gravity since Senegal, so that was a long time ago. I'm actually becoming better at this. Yeah, I agree, Ron. What is that? That looks like something... That looks really weird. Or is it just some farm fields, or what is it? Looks like there's a house there. Yeah, I think it's farms. Yeah. Yeah, well, this summer I will hopefully have a chance to drive Caldo insane. More insane than he already is. He'll probably drive me insane. They have cool names on the airports here. It's Foy, and then we come to Put. And I think there was one airport I found. There's Fug. Where is it? Ah. I found Fool, but now it doesn't want to show. I don't know where it went. Fool. I saw Fool before. Ah, here it is. Ah, it was Libreville that we landed in a couple of streams ago. That's Fool. This is nice beaches here. Look at these beaches. Miles and miles and miles of sandy beaches. If this was the Europe or the US, it would be completely built up with like hotels and things like that all along this coast. So really nice that it isn't. We gotta leave some nature to nature. Humans don't have to settle everywhere. And we're seeing some dark clouds over in the distance there. I wonder if we will reach them or if they're south of where we're going. Those kind of clouds, I can imagine that there might be lightning from. Yeah, it is kind of fun to look at a map of the US and see where people live. It's like in the during the Atlantic coast and the also some. And like along the coasts there are a lot of people, and also like they're like the original 13 colonies. But if you go into like the Midwest and up towards the mountains, you have some towns, but most of it is just complete emptiness. It is people in the US think that they a lot of say that we are so big and things like that. Yeah, the actual country is big. It is bigger than Europe, but the fact that Europe has twice as much people makes it that we are a little bit more packed. But up in the north, where in Sweden, Norway, Finland, there's a lot of wilderness left, and also some in Eastern Europe. And Russia, of course. But I really don't count Russia towards Europe. They have disowned the right to call themselves Europeans. But I don't want to talk politics. Yeah, I think we've flown about a little bit more than half. We probably have around 100 nautical miles left. But what's the rush? Let's enjoy the flight, let's enjoy the view. And let's enjoy the big clouds that we are getting very close to. And enjoy the rainbow. Look at that. We are going to fly straight into these clouds. Yeah, what Oregon, how much people do they have? Like 1 million, and UK have like 60. I don't know how many people Oregon have. I just know that comparison that Sweden is, the UK is about 2/3 the size of Sweden, but they have 6 times as many people. Sweden is not very populated. Oregon has 4 million. Okay. Still, it's actually less dense populated than Sweden. What is it? It's Nebraska or Wyoming is the least populated state in the US. Is it Nebraska? If I look at a map, I know which one it is. No, it's Montana. Isn't it? It's Montana that is like the least populated state. It has like less than 500,000 people living there. It's Wyoming. Okay, Wyoming. It's like less than 500,000 people. So it's not very big. And it's very big in size, but not when it comes to the number of people. This looks cool. Like a long sort of peninsula type of half island out here, and then water inside it. I don't know if you see in there is on Facebook sometimes silly things, but there are like from people from the US, and they paint like a car ride in some part of the US, like Texas or something like that, and it says that people from Europe can't grasp this distance. Yeah, I know that. Most of them, and the fact is that a majority of those people actually live south of the northern part of the continuous US. But it's like a lot of people in the US have this notion that the US is so big, and that that we in Europe can't comprehend the fact that it's big. It's like, I can drive for a whole day and still be in the same state. Like, yes, I can drive for a whole day and be in the same country as well. If I drive north from Sweden and I drive up to the north of Sweden, it will probably take me close to 15 hours to get up to leave Sweden if I drive north. So I know distance. So it's not like that we don't get distance in Europe. It's mostly that we have the small country. Here we have plenty of glitches. Caldo, what have you done? It's not the worst glitches I've seen. It was me and my friend. We were flying in South America a little bit. He was flying and streaming, and I was just looking at him and we were talking. These kind of things here, they were like going straight up into the sky, way up. And he said that he thought that like, oh, it's just a glitch, it doesn't matter. And he had flown into one, and it was actually not something that would we could fly through, so we crashed. It looks weird. I don't know if that actually is there, but I doubt it. And especially like the Tower of Babylon up here. Well, everybody's leaving me. Yeah, well, I will experience the vastness of the US this summer when I'm going there. And I do know I have been on a road trip in the US, so I've been driving a car. I have crossed the whole continent by car and by train. Not train in the US, but a train in Canada. What is that? Yeah, a weekend trip. Yeah, I doubt it. I actually drove from San Francisco to Miami, and just days it took to drive. I didn't drive straight, but it took me, if you just count the days I was driving, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days just driving. But then I drove from San Francisco, Las Vegas, Grand Canyon, and then through Arizona to Dallas, then down to New Orleans, up to Nashville, then down to Florida and Miami. It took me 9 days in total. But I stayed in different places, so the actual trip took longer, but 9 days of that I spent driving. And I didn't drive like little. I drive probably 800 to 900 kilometers a day. So I spent basically 10-11 hours driving every day. Okay, there's gonna be an airport here somewhere. Let's see if we can see there. If we can see this airport that's gonna be here somewhere ahead of us. We're not gonna land on this one, but cool to see where it is. We're gonna land on the next one. We're actually gonna come in straight into this airport. The clouds disappeared. They are like inland. All right, we are now coming up to the airport here. The airport of Gamba. bet that this is Gamba here. This town looks like land. Looks like square. That looks weird. Like completely square up. Then there's the Gamba airport. We're gonna fly past this one and fly down to the next one. Oh, that's a nice airport. So I don't know how long is it for the next. That is 55 nautical miles. If I was flying the Bonanza, I would definitely like fly to this one and then jump in over down to the next one. But this plane is so much faster, so I really 50 nautical miles is like pretty short for this plane. Really nice beaches here. Yeah, I liked New Orleans when I was there. You could definitely tell that it was, at least some parts of it, was very influenced by the French. And the buildings are so different from anything else you see in the US. The style. It's really cool, the architectural style there. There are some places that have a very distinct architectural style in the US. There's also Santa Fe in New Mexico that also have this very particular style of buildings. They actually have a it's written in the town the plannings for the town that the buildings have to be look in a certain way to be built. But now we're talking about the US even though we're flying in Africa. I blame you, Caldo. I blame you for everything. No. Sorry. We have plenty of time to talk for the US once we get there. But that's going to be a long time. Probably 2 years, maybe. Because what I'm planning to do is fly down south along the western countries here, and then up along the coast, and then over to Madagascar, and then just to spice it up a little bit. I'm gonna fly over to India, spice Indian food, and then fly back over India, and then fly back over the Middle East, southern Middle East, over to and take rest of Africa, and then up through Eastern Europe, and then back through Asia, and down into Southern Asia, and then Australia, and then up again in Asia, and then over to North America. this whole flight thing I'm doing is gonna take a long time. I'm gonna be doing this for a couple of years. But at least then I know that I have stuff to do. Nearest airport. We are getting for Mayumba. Select the runway for landing. Runway 31. Yeah. Or runway. No, not 31. I was thinking 31. Runway 13. We're gonna come in from this way. At least I think so. We have to watch the what the winds are. Yeah, we're probably fine. Trees are a real frame rate eater. Despite the fact that I have a RTX 4090, it's still not coping quite when I'm looking at certain directions. And now we have, oh, that's a massive, wow. Is that what you call a rain cloud? Wow. And I think that's no, that's actually not. I think if we're lucky, the rain cloud is situated like in this area, so we're gonna fly along the coast and then south of it, if we're lucky, so we don't have to make acquaintance with it that much, because that is massive rain. Wow. How long do we have left? We still have 27 nautical miles left. So we're probably gonna pass by the rain. Since we're doing it, just to have some fun. Caldo, gonna have some fun again. We're gonna fly straight through the massive cloud. I have the time for this. Just to see how much it rains. Let's take a tour inside. We're doing what no sane pilot would actually do. We are flying straight through a massive rainstorm. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna fly a little bit on the outskirts of it. Whoa. Yeah, that's rainy. You can still. I'm just skimming the outskirts of the cloud here. But that is a bit. That is a bit of a rain cloud. Bye, rain. I have a feeling we're gonna make your acquaintance again. There's another one here. Well, we are in the tropics now, so it's not that strange that it's raining. It isn't called the rainforest for nothing. Oh! Bad joke there. Yeah. Yeah, will take a while before I get to Bahrain. Because that is one country that will take after I've flown through Europe. So probably maybe this time next year we can say Bahrain for real. Yeah, there are some. There's a. I think there's a big cloud here right over about where we're supposed to land. I think that cloud is parked right over the airport. Interesting. Well, this will be fun. Where is the airport located? Yeah, there it is. Caldo, hold on to your hat. We are coming in, landing in the rain. Good thing we don't have a convertible. Alright. Runway 13. Currently 9 miles out. This will be interesting. Take away that one. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Oh yeah. We will be flying straight through this big rain storm here. Hello. Gonna see if I can line it up. Decent here. Because I highly doubt I will be able to see the airport. There's an airport somewhere. We'll be flying on instruments here. Now look at this. We might actually have some luck with us that we're on, that the airport is actually on the outskirts of the rain. But we have a crosswind that is not to be messed with. Where is the airport? There it is. Okay. The airport was actually not on inside the cloud. And the crosswind disappeared. Whoa. What? What? Oh, okay, a little bit of a hard landing there. We had some weird winds going on. Yeah, well, we landed. And I'm not sure there is any... let's see if there is any fuel here. Yeah, there is fuel. I think. Is there? Yeah, over there. Nice location for the airport here. A view over the ocean. Let's see. Now we're heading down to our next stop is Pointe-Noire, which is currently 109 nautical miles away. And then we have, let's see our flight plan here. We have Pointe-Noire, and then we have Yokangassi, and then Mayumba. And that's actually it. Maybe we can add some more airports if we have the time. We'll see about that. But let's head to Pointe-Noire. And we'll be flying into Congo. Select the runway for takeoff. Runway 13. It's actually quite long. We can take off from here. Alright. We'll continue along the coast. And then when we fly these inland here, I really don't think, and there's also some mountains that we're gonna cross. Here is much more mountainous terrain. So I think these legs will be flying higher. I wonder what that is. Cabina. I will come back here. Because what I'm from here, from when I'm flying into from Brazzaville, maybe I'll just make a small hop over to Kinshasa, because they're so close together. I don't know. You can choose which one we want to land in, Kinshasa or Brazzaville. And then I'm going to fly south and then out to the coast again to Cabina, and then south along the coast once again before we turn inland into Angola. The rest of the Democratic Republic of Congo I'm going to take on my second tour of Africa after the little Indian adventure. Yo. Oh, sorry, you want me to turn back? You want me to turn back, Aldo? Pick you up? I never said you could get off. Oh, we got another storm ahead of us here. The rain showers. You have to take a camel. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have a feeling this cloud is maybe not, hopefully not. I think it's somewhere here. Well, where would I store it? This plane is so small. Maybe I can put something here. But I don't know. You have to wait until I get a bigger plane. It's always fun to have you with, Caldo. This is gonna be fun flying straight through that. There might actually be a hole there. We'll see. Well, these are the kind of clouds that you would expect to have lightning from. Not the lightning I've gotten. Well, on today's flight, there were a couple of times when you were sitting in each other's laps. I had 9 people at the most in the plane. So, don't complain there. How did you feel sitting and having Rod in your lap, Caldo? Was it nice? Sorry. Oh, look, another rainbow. Okay, I think we can squeeze through that little hole there. Yeah, now that you say it, yeah, it does. Look at this, we're squeezing by. Ah, we still have the rain. But these are some massive rain clouds. But it's cool with a little bit of a different weather. We had like sunny all the time, so having some rain is a nice difference. Give me something to talk about at parts as well. See when the next rain cloud appears? It's over there. Which one is it that you're gonna fly to now? It's Pointe-Noire. Alright. Pointe-Noire. Now we're getting into a territory that we might not should get into. We don't have to make this stream X-rated. Pointe-Noire, French pronunciation Pointe-Noire. It's in Congo. It's a with the D following French spelling standards. I don't speak French, so I know. Is the second largest city in the Republic of Congo, following the capital Brazzaville, and an autonomous department and a commune since the 22 constitution. Before this date, it was the capital of the Coelho region, now a separate department. It is situated on a headland between Pointe-Noire Bay and the Atlantic Ocean. Pointe-Noire is the main commercial center of the country and has a population of 1.5 million inhabitants in 2023. So it's a pretty big city we're going to. No, I don't want to get involved in this conversation either. Caldo can have the conversation by himself. Gonna see if we can contact Pointe-Noire. Request a landing.
Pointe-Noire Tower, tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha 71 miles northwest 1,000 feet to land.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha Pointe-Noire Tower. Altimeter 29.75.
Okay, nice of you to drop in, Caldo. Have a nice day.
Straight in runway 17.
Always a pleasure. I'm not sure I can trust you on that. You never know what you're gonna be up to.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha acknowledge last transmission.
Make straight in runway 17 tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha.
Okay. Seems that those clouds are a little bit inland. So maybe we'll encounter them once we fly. I had planned on flying like north from here up to a airport that was supposed to be somewhere around here, but it's one more of those airports that Microsoft says, nah, there's no airport here. And then you go in and look at the map and says, yep, there is an airport here. But nope. I've had a couple of those airports. I actually had one 2 streams ago where you could see that there actually was an airport, because there was like a small part of a tarmac runway and then there was nothing. Then there was just like grass. So it's like, you even bothered to see that there actually is an airport there, but you didn't put it in. And I thought, why does it look like that? I have to go and check, and because this world is not, it's based on Bing Maps, the world. So I went to Bing Maps and I looked at the airport, and it looked exactly the way it did in the game. There was a small part of runway and then nothing. All of the houses and everything for the airport was there, but there was just like a small part of a tarmac runway and then grass. Like, this is like one of the major airports in the country. It was Equatorial Guinea. I was like, and you treat it like this? Why? What did it ever do to you? Okay, we're getting a little bit of a nicer weather now. As we're coming up on half time. And for some reason the cats haven't started begging for food. Well, I came home a little bit later, so they actually got food at 2 instead of 12, so maybe that's why. But they usually come at this time anyway. Smile! Luma! Maybe they're lying sleeping somewhere. They haven't shown their faces at all. Or their butts. Cats do have a preference for showing the butt. Okay, how long do we have left? 53 nautical miles. Hmm. I'm looking at those clouds over there. They are very much in the direction of our destination. We'll see when we get there. It's a beautiful beaches here. It's like almost straight coastline. You see this on the there? See the direction pointing, and it's almost completely straight. We do have a massive clouds inland here. That's nice. They said the straight in runway 17. And runway 17, that is almost like that direction. There are some big clouds everywhere here around. It's almost like you're in the eye of a massive storm. Like there's clouds all around. What do we have left? 37. 10 minutes. Actually, they have deforested a part of this. That doesn't look very nice. This is what you get when we start cutting down all the trees. You think that you're just taking off the trees, but you're actually taking away most of the ground vegetation as well. And then you get landscapes like this, where the trees and the ground vegetation is what nurtures the soil and gets like the food soil. And when you take away the trees, the winds are blowing and they blow away the topsoil. Topsoil is the name of it. And then you just get these left, these ugly scars in the landscape. It's kind of sad. Unfortunately, very common in poor countries, where they just cut down the trees and then leave it and don't think about the consequences. There is a perfect example of that if you look at Haiti and the Dominican Republic. You can actually see where the border between the two countries are, because on the Haitian side, the western part of the island, it basically looked like this, and then you have the western part of the eastern part of the island, that is the Dominican Republic. It's trees all the way. It looks like this, completely green. So it's like a very, very straight border between the countries, showing that Haiti is a poor country and Dominican Republic is a much richer country. So they're taking more care of the nature. But a lot of this is due to European colonism. The fact that Europe exploited Africa instead of trying to develop it. Which is sad. Alright, which river is this? We are... This is the Cuillo River that we're passing right now. Cuillo. Pronouncing these names is the airport of Pointe-Noire is actually located right in the middle of the city. That will make it a little fun. When you have houses right next up to the runway. Which is also pretty common in poorer countries. Like they have the city and then they build an airport, and as the population of the city grows, everything grow around the airport, and there's no regulation for noise or pollution or anything like that. So people just build their houses where land is cheap and close to an airport. Due to the noise and pollution, land tends to be decently cheap. But I actually have a railroad. That they have a railroad, but I don't know if there's any rails on it. They have like Gare de Pointe-Noire, but I really don't think that there are any trains on this one, because it seems that it just ends a little bit outside of town and there's like nothing more. So it's like a railroad between two towns, between two stations and nothing more. And then the railroad ends just outside. Alright, we are coming in towards the airport here. We have 15 nautical miles left. Gonna see 164. Let's see if we can line up with the runway. There is a hill here. Yeah, but I think I'm higher than that. You think? I hope. Yeah, I'm higher than this. Famous last words. Okay, the runway should be basically straight ahead. We'll be doing our approach over the city. Yeah, you didn't like that. 500, yes. Just waiting for landing clearance. Well, we still have just shy of 8 nautical miles to go, so we'll be seeing the outskirts of Pointe-Noire here.
Tailchase Tango Alpha
There we go.
India Lima, Charlie Hotel Alpha Wind 222 at 7. Cleared to land runway 17.
Clear to land runway 17 Tailchase Tango Alpha India Lima
There
Charlie
we have the
Hotel Alpha.
airport. Oh, it doesn't seem to be lined up, even though we should. Huh? No, we're not quite lined up. It will work its way out when once we get closer. That's a pretty. Actually kind of cool with some rivers running. Okay, full flaps. We are on glide path. If you have 2 red lights, you are good in altitude. Now we're a little bit high. Won't get down. There we go. We're a little bit to the right, to the left. We do that. Oh, a little bit of a hard landing. Not one of my best ones. All right. We're gonna go in here.
Alpha India Lima, Charlie Hotel Alpha contact ground on 118 decimal tree.
118 decimal tree Tailchase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha. Goodbye.
We're gonna fill up some fuel before heading on our final leg. Which is 90 and so about 200 nautical miles. Yeah, I try to. If you have done like really good landings, you want to keep on doing really good landings. And the fact is that I don't have FS Realistic. It shows that I really don't know how hard the landings actually are. I've been thinking of getting it, but it is $20. Taxi for takeoff options to the east.
Pointe-Noire ground Tailchase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha ready to taxi departure to the east.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 17 via taxiway cross runway 17. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
I don't need the whole runway. I can take off from here. Acknowledge taxi
to and hold
clearance.
short runway 17 using taxiway cross runway 17 tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha. Pointe-Noire Tower tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha at runway
I have to
17
remember
ready
now
for
that when I
departure,
finish the
departure
stream,
to the
I'm going to
east.
change this. Try and
Tail
change it.
chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha Wind 222 at 7. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 17. Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha acknowledge last transmission.
Cleared for takeoff runway 17
Clear for
tail
takeoff.
chase
I say
Tango
clear for
Alpha India
takeoff
Lima
after I've
Charlie
taken off.
Hotel Alpha.
I took off and then I said I'm clear for takeoff.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha continue for east departure.
Pointe-Noire Tower tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha continue for east departure.
Alright, now we really don't have any rivers or coastline or anything like that to follow. So gonna just set it to a higher altitude and climb up and just cruise to our destination, which is a little bit to this side.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Pointe-Noire Tower tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha frequency change.
We're climbing out of Pointe-Noire here. You see the city below us. Oh, and there we go. Gonna just climb up to cruising altitude. Since we see it's just farmland, nothing around. We had our fun here with the river and the coastline. This is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. Actually tried to plan it like that due to coming home later, and I'm also getting hungry. our next destination is this airport called Yokangasi. And we're actually gonna pass a city. Another one here that doesn't actually have an airport. Called Dolisi. It's one city we're gonna pass by. I was hoping that I could land there, but they don't have an airport. And Dolisi, known as Lombo or Lombombo, between 1975 and 1991, is a city in the commune. It's the capital of Niari in the southwestern of the Republic of Congo, the country's third largest city and an important commercial center. The city lies on the eastern edge of the coastal rainforest and has a population of 117,000. The city was founded as a station on the Congo Ocean Railway, and it was named after Pierre Savagnon de Bassa, Lieutenant Albert Dolisi. It became a thriving city thanks to the wealth of the railway and had 20,000 inhabitants in 1972. It is a major rail center. Its location marks the link between the east-west Congo Ocean Railway and the Mbinda line, which runs north to the border with Gabon and Mbinda. Dolisi is also home to numerous small industries with wood and lumber. And it says here that they have an airport. And there is an airport, but here in Microsoft, that airport doesn't exist. It's like there is an airport. We see Kayes here, and that airport to see this should be here. There's a lot of airports here in Africa that Microsoft apparently doesn't consider being an airport. It's like, it's the third largest city, probably the third largest airport. So, why? Good one, Microsoft. They didn't have they didn't have the airport for the largest city in Equatorial Guinea. They didn't have the airport for the third largest city in Congo. It's like, what? Well, anyway, our destination is a town called Kayes, and it's a small town in the Buensa department. Hello, Smile. The Republic of Congo is located about 2 kilometers north of Nkea, the country's fourth largest city, which doesn't have an airport as well. Nkea is also the name of the district, which the town of Kayes is the capital of. It has about 13,000 inhabitants. And then we have Nkea. Nkei, also known as Nkai. It's a town and commune in the Buensa department of the Republic of Congo. It's the country's fourth largest city with a population of 100,000. The city is served by a station on the National Railway Network, the Congo Ocean Railway. It is home to Yokangasi Airport. Oh! Okay. So that is where Yokangasi Airport is, not in Kayes. Oh, okay. I thought that Kayes was the one, but Ankai is just south of it and much bigger. It's actually Ankai that is the bigger, big city, not Kayes. I don't know why it's Kayes. Where is the airport? That can't be the airport. But, where is the airport? No, it is that one. What? It's a dirt strip right in the middle of a field. Alright. This is a fun airport. This is the airport. That's quite funny. Oh well, we are heading towards cruising altitude. I put in 20,000 feet. Yeah, I am gonna land. Let's see now. We are just about to get to climb up. It's located at 500 feet. Let's go down to 2018, 36. I have to calculate here. 36, 50, 54. So I'm basically gonna reach 20,000 and then gonna start going down again. Because I'm gonna start going down at around 55 nautical miles. It's been a while since I was up this high. I was the last stream. Yeah, I was higher. I was 27,000 feet in the last stream. At one point I'm gonna go and try how high I can go with this airplane. I think the altitude they say is 31,000 feet. So I really want to try that. But I'm gonna do it in one of these when I fly over water and I just record it. I don't know, Rod, are you on Failure's Discord? On his Discord server? Okay, I'm gonna set altitudes and things like that now. Gonna try and you're not on Discord? Oh. You do know that he made a lot of it public, so you don't need to be a member to access a lot of his Discord. Because what I do is when I fly these parts, when I don't know if that's part of the paid or not, but when I fly some of these legs that I just record, I usually sit and stream it on his Discord, and people can pop in and sit and talk and things like that, or just watch while I fly over water. Which might not be most interesting. Maybe you don't have Discord. I don't know. You should start going down. You should have started going down a long time ago. I always forget. Okay, nearest airport. Yokangazi. 2. Traffic. Select the runway for landing. I'm gonna take runway 9 so we can just have a straight in approach. Yeah, I know it is a big time waster. to just sit and chat. Oh, yeah, I agree with you in a way there. But you're retired, you have plenty of time. Or is it the fact that you have you're more busy now that you're retired than when you were working? $40. I'm actually way too high up. I need to slow down a little bit so I can actually get down to the airport. So I'm at 15 now. That's 13. Yeah, I'm still a little bit. So when we check at 10,000, we should be at 24 nautical miles. Hello, Luma. Yes, yep. If you're wondering what those weird noises in the background is, it's Luma destroying my computer chip. There you have her in the back. Hello, Luma. Luma, Rod says hi. You see here that I have a new track IR. I have the track IR Pro clip in arm instead, and you can't use it on the cap, so I use my headphones instead to snap it to. So now I'm actually kind of look like a pilot. Okay, we are at 10,000 and which makes it that we are pretty much on point now. I think that this mountain we see here is this one. So the airport should be somewhere here, beneath that mountain. She loves lying here on the back of my chair when I'm sitting here. Passing 7,500 feet on our way down. There you go. I'm putting my head out the window. Luma? Luma? Hello? Do it like that? Luma? Okay, let's see. We are 14 nautical miles away, 5,000 feet, 6,000 feet. Let's see if... It's not that, is it? What? How can that be so off? It's the airport. Because if I look straight ahead here, there is an airport there. And there is one there, I think. I should definitely not be that one because I'm not even close. But there are actually another airport. Or is it that one? No, it can't be that. It can't be that one. No, I don't think that's an airport. No. I think it's that one over there that we see in the distance. Or somewhere else. This is gonna be hard to find, actually. That wasn't an airport, that was just on the road. She's about as obedient as Jeff. Yeah. Actually a little bit more. Being maybe it's... I think it's here somewhere. I'm gonna pull down the speed. Pop inside. We are now about 3 nautical miles left. Gears down. Flaps to max. Of course, we should have the airport here somewhere now. I think it's that one there. Here. Yeah, that's definitely the airport.
500.
Hello, Smile. Yes. But you coming here right when I'm about to land is always perfect timing. Are you looking at me? Yeah, I will give you food once I land here. There's a car coming over the runway. Okay, I'm gonna go park up the plane and then I'm gonna go and give them food because otherwise I won't be able to do anything. Alright, I will be back in... Okay, you have a nice meal there, Rod. I'm gonna just fly over to Brazzaville and then I'm gonna make some food for myself as well. So, nice of you to join and hope to see you next time. Alright, let's get out of here and head to the last airport. It will be maybe just 3 hours to stream, but I'll start a little bit late. Alright, heading to the last stop of this stream. Will be only just over 3 hours. But I'm getting hungry and I'm pretty tired. I had a long day at work. One of my longest days, 8.5 hours. So we're gonna head to Brazzaville, the capital of Democratic Republic of Congo, or Congo Brazzaville as it's also known. It is the capital and largest city Population of the capital is estimated to exceed 2.1 million residents, comprising more than a third of the national populace. Some 40% are employed in non-agricultural professions. During World War II, Brazzaville served as the de facto capital of Free France between 1940 and 1942. In 2013, Brazzaville was designated a city of music by UNESCO. Since then, it has also been a member of the Creative Cities Network. Brazzaville covers a large area to the north of the Congo River, just below the pool Malebo-Mbo, a large island within the pool. It is part of the Republic of Congo's territory. Brazzaville is 500 kilometers inland from the Atlantic Ocean and approximately 474 kilometers south of the equator. This will show you where we are. And Kinshasa, the capital of Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's like, this is Republic of the Congo, and then you have Democratic Republic of Congo. If any country always have democratic in their name, you know that they are not very democratic. Like China. China's Democratic People's Republic, or anything. I don't know. Is located on the southern bank of the Congo, directly across from Brazzaville. To distinguish between the two African countries that have Congo in their names, the Republic of the Congo is sometimes called Congo-Brazzaville, as opposed to Congo-Kinshasa. Kinshasa is more than 5 times larger than Brazzaville in population. This is the only place in the world where two national capital cities developed on opposite banks of a river within sight of each other. They are really, really close to each other. If we do like this. This is the Congo River, this is the island I'm talking about, and the river that goes between it. Here you have Brazzaville on the northern bank, and you have Kinshasa on the southern bank. And the border runs straight between them. There's probably some disputed territory there as well. You have the airport here for Congo Brazzaville, for Brazzaville, and here down here we have the airport for Kinshasa. In the next stream we're gonna follow the Congo River down, and I put it like to fly here, but I'm actually think I'm gonna change it, and we're gonna fly all the way down to Matadi instead. And then from Matadi we're gonna follow the Congo River as well. And then we're gonna branch off from it and fly up to Cabinda, and then we're gonna fly down south, or maybe we just fly like this and then back. Before we get to the capital of Luanda, the capital city of Angola. So the next stream we will have, we'll be inside of 3 capital cities with a capital stream. I don't think I've had that many capital cities in one stream before. Maybe. I don't know. There's another airport here. Lotete. Lotete, like a small town. Supposed to be an airport. Before the airport. This is one of those things where Microsoft has an airport, but Google doesn't. And then there is nothing until we get to this one. Oh, my ear is itching. Let's see if we can actually get in contact with Congo. We have, låt heta Yonkangasi, Inga, which is south. Stelozongo Airport. Lukala Airport. We have a lot of them in Congo here. Kwili, Ngongo, and Cabinda. But we don't have Brazzaville yet. Well, we are still quite a long way away. Or how long way away? 90 nautical miles. But these airports here, much further away. Yeah. Zelo. Look, it's basically the same distance. And you also have Lukala and Kwili. They are much further away, so why would they be and not this one? Oh well. That's how it is. Just gonna have to live with it. It's at 1,000 feet. So we go down to 2,000, 18, 36, 54. 54 nautical miles, we're gonna start going down. I might actually do this in an extreme. Take a flight around this island and then land on this airport and then fly up and fly down to Congo, just for fun. To say that I have landed in both capitals. It's not something I have to do. Like I have to land in the capital city of each country. If I haven't done that, it's sacrilegious. So it says 23 minutes, but that's gonna be quite a lot less. So I'm guessing somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes before I land in Mayumba Airport in Brazzaville. Mayumba Airport is an airport located in Brazzaville, the capital of the Republic of Congo. In 2004, the airport served just shy of 450,000 people. In 2010, a new 3,300 meters runway was open, and a new terminal with 3 air bridges were opened. The older runway was repaired and now is used as a taxiway. The second phase of the new terminal was completed in 2013, the construction of which, valued at 160 million, was undertaken by a Chinese construction firm, who is that is not very surprising. Unfortunately, it's very common in a lot of the African countries where they borrow money to build stuff. They borrow money from Chinese banks to fund construction, and the construction is made by Chinese companies, and then they have to repay the loans. But usually the loans are set up in a way so that the countries actually can't repay them, and then the things that the construction companies built, they take that as a collateral, and the Chinese company take that. It happened in a port in Sri Lanka, and it turns out that the loan that they had to take out to get that port built was maybe a fourth of the total BNP of the country. So it's like absolute silly amount of money. for a country. Sri Lanka is not that rich of a country. And that port, it was a complete and utter failure. It's like they didn't need it. There was no need for it. It was just China trying to gain influence and get a foothold in the country so that they had property. But a lot of these projects, they called the new Silk Road or the Great Beltway. A lot of those projects is actually backfiring now for China, which is kind of funny, I think. Passing over a river here. What river is that? There's a lot of rivers in. That should be. I really don't know. Oh. Well, we passed over a river. 65 nautical miles to go. There's a bit more hilly landscape now beneath us. Talking about hilly, ooh, looking forward to Himalaya. Trying to avoid to crash in the mountains. Hi, Smile. Cat cam. $55. Uh-oh. Then we should be able to contact the airport as well. Mayumba to Brazzaville Tower. Request full stop landing.
Brazzaville Tower tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha Flight 2 miles west flight level 190 to land.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha Brazzaville Tower. Altimeter 29.78 wind 201 at 5. Make straight in runway 05.
Nice. Straight
Fly
in
straight
runway.
runway 05 tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha.
Runway 5. Okay. So that should be the left one. Because there are actually two runways, so you have to keep an eye on which one is which. How much? 7 minutes. 40 nautical miles. $14.28. Yeah. Seems like there will be some cloud on the don't have any 80s, but I do. If I knew how to read it, I would be happy. It says something here about, I know that this is the wind, it's 260 at 6 knots. And then there's something that few, yeah. It says something about the clouds here. The cloud base. Six o'clock. So I've been at it for 3 hours right now. Seem to be some clouds there above the airport. How long do we have left? 23 nautical miles. 23. We're basically on route. Actually, a little bit high, I think. We'll start going down a little bit more. If I knew how to do all this, I know that there's like approach mode. I know that there is a way to like get to do that, but at some point I'm gonna have to just sit and fiddle with things like this. And there we have the Congo River, which means that we are approaching. We actually see the city should be ahead here. Here is the city. There on just below the river comes like this, and then you have that big island where the river goes on each side of it. There we have the runway. So I'm gonna go set a heading. Oh, yeah, I think that heading is pretty good actually. Maybe not quite that much.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima, Charlie Hotel Alpha Wind 201 at 5. Clear to land runway 05.
Clear to land runway 05 tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima Charlie Hotel Alpha.
Wait, they said that we're gonna land on 5, so that must be the one that is to the left. means it's this one that we're gonna take. Yes, I know the landing gears are going down. Whoa, both are closed? What the? What is this? Why are both runway closed? I don't care. This is runway 5. Ah, they are indicating that both are closed right now? That is really weird, Microsoft. Well, I'm gonna land anyway.
Tail chase Tango Alpha India Lima, Charlie Hotel Alpha contact ground on 118.7.
I'm gonna go do a U-turn. Do a UE. Alright, that's it for this day. Hope you enjoyed it, and for those who are watching this, thank you if you watched to the end.
Chase Tango Alpha India Lima, Charlie
And
Hotel Alpha. Did you
hope to
hear
see
my
you
last
next time,
transmission?
where we're flying out to the coast again, and then into another country, Angola.